Men's 200 at the top. Colt.
I mean, there's not a ton there.
Yeah, but there's a little bit of. I thought it was interesting. So we interviewed Noah. So first of all, talk about the results. Noah Lyles runs 19.9. Everyone gets through. Knighton's obviously through. Kenny B's through. Matthew Bowling, Coleman got through. But Curley did not look good. But I think he has a legitimate excuse because he just ran
Yeah, he's on
9.
100.
He just ran 9.7 back to back. So
you think he's not gonna be at the team?
No,
yeah, it's fine.
I think he's fine, but I do think we have to think that him making the team is going to be harder for him than anyone else. He's going to have the hardest time to make the team because 9.7s do something to your body.
Well, yeah, he ran 2 races on one day, then 1 race, and then remember tomorrow semis and finals.
Yeah,
so that's
a lot. 6 races. Like Coleman is going to have only done 200s beforehand. Yeah. Lyles and Knighton, they're completely fresh. Bowling, he just did a couple long jumps. So Kenny B did do the hundreds, but Kenny B's not beating Curly. But you get the idea. Anyway, so the things I got from it was, one, Curly, he's setting up a hard challenge for him, which I think he can do because, again, he's the fastest man in the world right now. But he's definitely setting up to be hard. Coleman, why did Coleman scratch the 100? You interviewed him.
He said coach's decision. That's what he said. We talked to him. Which, again, we get back to the whole buy conversation here.
Yeah.
If you're Coleman's coach, I totally understand it.
Yeah.
You're on the team regardless. He said he thought he'd be able to mix it up. He talked about, the U.S. team being excited about it, maybe going 1 through 4. Yeah, but he just said coach's decision, which, again, I understand. It's like you want to criticize, they ducked competition. No, it's like
he's going to race them.
They don't have any incentive to run. Would it have been great if he was in there? Yeah, absolutely. You don't want that empty lane in the final, especially with someone that's good. I don't know if he's going to run both races tomorrow, though. Like,
I don't think he's going to do 200?
Well, I think I asked him. Did he say? I'm not listening to it. I think I remember. That was a long time ago. I think he said TBD, but I'm not sure.
Really?
Yeah.
This is news?
No, it's not. I posted this a while ago.
No, it's news that he might not run the 200 final?
Well, he said let me pull up my interview here. You keep talking. I'll try to.
All right, that's news to me. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. That's news. I didn't pick him to make the team, so it's not that big of a deal to me, but, it's still news. We did interview Erriyon Knighton. So, you guys got to watch the interview of Knighton. It's on YouTube. We try to ask Knighton, like, hey, what was your reaction when Lyles ran 19.6 in New York? And he kind of had like a stone face reaction to it. He was kind of like, whatever. He was like very like, didn't affect him, wasn't something on his mind. People are going to hear that in the thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to play it back for him.
Oh, I'm trying to talk about Knighton.
Here, I'm going to go listen this over here.
So go listen over there and get their actual thoughts. But back with full screen Gordon. So Knighton's reaction to asking about, like, hey, you run 19.4 and then Lyles now just coming off a 19.6. What does that mean to you? And he had a very like poker face, stone face of like, I don't care. He didn't say the phrase I don't care, but it was like not like the way, Grant Holly be like, what are your thoughts on Devin Allen running 12.8? It's like, hey man, pushing us, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have fireworks in the final. And it was a very like, it came off very mature in my mind. It came off very like, I'm not trying to be Noah Lyles' little brother. I'm not trying to be like the next Noah Lyles. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm up and coming. Because he got 4th at the Olympics. Lyles to him is not the guy he's trying to model. Lyles is the guy he's trying to beat. And I thought that was really impressive. And he's still extremely young. He's in high school, but he's treating the competition like he's like a 25-year-old vet. And that's what I got from it.
You were surprised by it in the moment. I immediately told you, I don't know why you're surprised by it. He got 4th in the Olympics.
Yes.
Like, it's not this new thing for him. He was running 19.49. He's a world leader. Now you can say, all right, it still would be easy for him as a young athlete coming up to be like, oh, I'm going to defer. Yeah. But he's never had that mentality. So that did not surprise me. I listened.
Are you listening?
Says he touched his coach. Say no.
So, okay, so coach's decision on that as well.
Coach's decision. So I think Lyles, Knighton, Bednarik, Curly, I think that's the favorites right now, right? So
what about Bowling?
No, I'm sticking
Dude,
with
Bowling's gonna be good, man. Bowling, he had that smirk on his face when I interviewed him. He said like,
you're reading a lot into body language.
Dude, body language is everything, bro.
I paid attention to what happened on the track. You were paying way too much attention.
I mean, I'm watching. That's what I'm here for, to get the body language analysis.
Yeah. I mean, Bowling 20.11, Bednarik 20.10. Yeah, that probably might be the race for that final spot. If you feel good about Knighton and Curley, and then obviously Noah Lyles has the bye. Lyles, you talk about Lyles having COVID?
Lyles had COVID.
Yeah.
Everyone had his COVID.
Yeah.
Right. Benjamin had COVID.
Yeah. Well, Benjamin had COVID and tendonitis and missed a bunch. Lyles thinks he got it, had it in New York, when he ran that fast. He woke up the next day and he said his body was hurting. And he thought, oh, this is kind of a lot. I shouldn't be in this much pain. So he missed some time with training. So doing two 200s tomorrow, we'll see. I think we're gonna get a lot of we'll sees here. We can see some scratches tomorrow. I hope he runs. I think it'll be amazing.
We're gonna see some. If he's Lyles is gonna scratch,
he might. Any person who has a bye can scratch.
I don't like that.
Who has had the bye who's run all the way through? Ali scratched.
No, yeah.
Muhammad.
Joe Kovacs.
Muhammad, he threw. Yeah,
he threw all 6 throws.
Yeah, I guess Allman threw. And
well, maybe in running events.
Muhammad scratched. Right. I mean, Grant said he's going to run all the way through. So I don't know. I don't want to get our hopes up and have them dashed.
Yeah. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, I got a vibe that Knighton is now 25 and not a teenager. I got the vibe that Lyles is excited for fireworks. I got the vibe that Bowling is going to have a big PB, smile on his face. Yeah, that smirk.
If you just smile to Gordon.
It drew me in.
Just smile at Gordon and he'll think.
I do think Kenny B, though, is going to do extremely well. I think Kenny B might even find a way to get second in this race. And then Curley, man, he's making it hard on himself. But we'll see if he's able to recover well.
Hold on.
And put it together.
He'll only be making it hard on himself if the semi is a struggle and he gets a bad lane for the final. Yeah. He probably won't get a great lane, although he was a big Q qualifying. He'll be fine. If it will become a story if he gets a bad lane for the final.
I think this 200 men's final is going to be a bigger firework than that men's final. I think we're like the men. I think we are 24 hours away from a holy shit moment in this men's 200.
Didn't Knighton think only 19.6 would win? That'd be interesting.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I really do think there's a ticking time bomb in Eugene during the 200, and it's gonna go off.
Okay. Well,
not a literal bomb.
I don't know. I don't know. I'd hope so.